Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to tell you about the pros and cons of having braces, and all these pros and cons are obviously going to be based on my experience with braces since the last 8 something months. So let's get started. So let's start with appearance. I feel like with braces my mouth looks a lot bigger and I'm not comfortable with that, and there is no hiding braces. You can't hide them. It's so visible. Especially I feel like my mouth, it looks so much bigger and it looks so busy, like there are so many things going on in my mouth area. And yeah, this lisp, I have developed this lisp after getting my braces on, and it's embarrassing sometimes because I have to repeat my words. Some words do not come out clearly because of the lisp, and people have trouble understanding it, so I have to repeat the words sometimes, which is embarrassing at times. I also get a lot of stares. It must probably be because braces are not very common in our small town, and or maybe I look hideous with these braces and people like to stare at me. The adults are better, but kids can be very honest and brutal. You know, they just point at my mouth and ask me what I have in my mouth. So I tell them that if they don't take care of their teeth properly, if they don't brush properly, they are going to get the same thing from the dentist. I get a lot of questions from adults too, and I will be making a whole video on the most dumbest questions that I get asked on my braces. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post the video you will get the notification. You will be able to watch the video and make out what I must be going through trying to answer all those questions. In the first video that I had made when I got my braces, I had spoken about how I am not being able to bite my son anymore because of my braces, and I want to put that thing in this list because I really love biting my children when I play with them, and now I can't do that. So that I will add that to the disadvantage that I am having with my braces. And yes, the playtimes have become cautious times more than playtimes, because I have to be very cautious with my braces and make sure that my children do not hit me in my mouth, because that has happened when we were playing football outside in the porch. I was not actually playing with them. I was just sitting on the chair and looking at my phone, and the three of them, that is my sons and their father, they were playing football, and the ball came and hit me right on my face, and the pain was really bad because the ball was very hard and it hit me right on this part, and my braces from inside, it what to call it, tore my skin from the inside, and there was a little bit of blood, and I thought I had broken my braces, but braces were fine. It was just that a little bit of blood came out from that area, and this mouth area was swollen for a good some hours, a few hours. So I have to be very cautious when I'm playing with my children. So now coming to the most important part of the list, that is my food. If you are a foodie like me, you will get me. So it is like, it's not very easy to have all the food like how I used to have it earlier. I have to make sure my food doesn't hurt me when I'm eating it, and it doesn't it doesn't break my braces. When I had first got my braces, my doctor had told me and given me a list of quite a few things which he said I should avoid with braces. I had spoken about those food in the video that I made after having my getting my braces for the first time, and he had told me not to have hard food. But believe me, even if the doctor had not told me, you can't have hard food with braces on. You can't bite into things. You can't even bite in. I don't know about you, I'm sorry, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I can't even eat, I can't bite into a banana. I have to cut my banana and eat it. I can't just peel it off and bite into it like how I used to do it. I have figured out how to have a lot of food which at first I stayed away from. With time, as I said, I am a very big foodie. I have learned how to make small pieces out of the food which I can't properly eat with my braces. I just cut them into small pieces, put them in the back of my mouth and try to chew it. Just 1 or 2 pieces, otherwise it might cause problem. And I don't want any problem with my braces right now, especially because, as I keep on saying, my dentist office is about 2.5 hours away, which makes me take extra precaution with my braces. Even though I have learned how to have most of my food, I really miss how I could dig into my food and have my food carelessly without fearing anything. Speaking of food, the one good thing that I have noticed my braces has done for me is that it has helped me with my unnecessary snacking habit, which I really used to do a lot earlier on. But now, since after every meal I have to wash out my mouth, I have to clean it properly, I have to brush my teeth, I have to use my mouthwash. It is a very long process of cleaning the mouth, so I avoid snacking in between meal times, and this has helped me to maintain my weight as well. Now I can proudly say that I can walk past my fridge or my snack cabinet without opening it and putting things unnecessarily into my mouth. So I think my braces are helping me to keep those extra kgs off. Another thing with food is that you can't even imagine how much food can get stuck in your braces. It sounds disgusting, I know, but it's true. After having your meal, when you are rinsing out your mouth, you'll be amazed to see how much food can get stuck in your braces. But yeah, it gets out fine after you have cleaned your mouth, after you have brushed properly. There is nothing left in your mouth. But yeah, you have to be very careful about cleaning out your mouth properly. For now, this is all that I can think of, the advantages and disadvantages of having braces that I have faced in all these months. But yeah, I would also like to add that for those of you who are contemplating about having braces or not, please go ahead and have your braces, because although there are many little problems that are associated with it, but it's not a very big deal. You don't you don't constantly have that pain or discomfort. It just lasts for 2 to 3 or maybe 3 to 4 days after each adjustment. After that, you don't even remember that you have braces in your mouth. But yeah, there is a feeling of satisfaction that yeah, something is going on in my mouth, something is working all the time, and it is going to give a very good result at the end of the whole braces journey. So you have that satisfaction of having something going on in your mouth and for you, for your own good. So I say go for it. You don't let anything stop you or anyone stop you. if you think you need to correct your smile, if you think that there is a need of braces in your mouth, please go ahead. Like even me, I was a little skeptical about having braces, because my dentist, he told me it would surely take 2 years and maybe 2.5 years for me to have my smile corrected. I mean, for the whole braces journey that I'm going to have, he said it would take about 2 years or 2.5 years. So at first, I think for a year I kept on putting it off, thinking that how will I stay with braces, I mean, how will I live with braces for this long. But at last, when I decided to have my braces, I'm so glad that I did, because now, as I said, 8 to 9 months have passed and I don't even, it doesn't feel like I'm suffering each day. I don't remember that I have something in my mouth. It's all about how you want your smile to be corrected, and the time, it passes off very quickly. And the food part, yes, you have to starve yourself for a day or two. It's not starving actually, you are living on food and on soft food, on soup, on juice, and that's fine. You are not like starving yourself to death. It's just for 2 to 3 days, and and if you are like if you are struggling with weight gain or struggling with your weight, it's I'd say it works, it works for you, because it gives you that phase, a time period to adjust to your hunger and your eating habits. And just as an information, a week prior to having my braces put on, I had started with intermittent fasting. I had heard about it and I found out something. I found out some information about it, and then I tried that intermittent fasting, and I was very happy that I did, because it helped me with my hunger control, which helped me in the first few days, or I'd say a week or so, when I had my spacers and my braces put on. So yeah, if you would like to see a video on intermittent fasting, I would be glad to make one for you. Maybe in some weeks I will try and make a video on intermittent fasting, my experience with it, and I'm still doing it. I'm practicing it every day, and I think it is helping me a lot with my weight management, along with my braces. As I said, it has stopped me from unnecessary snacking. And yeah, so that's all that I have for this one. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel, as I have a long list of videos lined up, not only for my braces journey, but a lot of other videos which as I always say, I want to showcase my state, my home state, to people who do not know about it, and most people do not know about our existence. I want to show our tribal way of living, and I will be making videos on it too. And so please subscribe to my channel, it will mean a lot to me. And please do not forget to click on the bell icon for notifications. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.